Okay, so question 27, bit of integration for you. Let's see how you get on with this one. So in order to find the equation of the curve, we'll need to integrate the gradients, which we've been given here. The first step in integrating would be to try to simplify this expression that we've been given here so that we can integrate it. The first step I'm going to take is to change the square root of x into x to the power of a half. Having done that, I can then break this expression down into three separate parts. The 5x squared, and that would be divided by 3x to the half, and then separately the 6x divided by 3x to the half, and then the minus 1 divided by 3x to the half. So this is the result. The 5 and the 3 become 5/3. X squared divided by x to the half is x to the power 3 over 2. 3 divided by 6 is this 2 here. X divided by x to the half is x to the half. Minus 1 divided by 3 is minus a third. And 1 over x to the half is x to the minus a half. So I'm now in a position where I can integrate by adding 1 to each of the powers and then dividing by the new power. And this is the result. Adding 1 to the power 3 over 2 gives me 5 over 2 here, but then I'm dividing by 5 over 2, which is the same as multiplying by 2/5. Adding 1 to this half gives me 3 over 2, but then dividing by 3 over 2 is the same as multiplying by 2/3. Adding 1 to this power gives me a half, and then dividing by that new power is the same as multiplying by 2 over 1. Mustn't forget the plus c. Common error is to forget that. When we're doing an indefinite integral like this, we must always remember the plus c. So tidying that up now. But this is only one of a family of curves. We're interested in the particular curve which goes through this point here, 1, 3. So that means that when x is 1, y is 3. We can substitute those values into this equation to find the value of c. And when we do that, when we put x equals 1 here, here, and here, and y equals 3 there, we get this, from which we can conclude that c is 5/3. So we're now in a position to write down the answer to the question, which is here in all its glory. Y equals 2/3 x to the 5 over 2, 4/3 x to the 3 over 2, minus 2/3 x to the half, plus 5/3. So that's the answer to the question. And here's a little diagram of the curve showing you what it looks like and showing you that it goes through the point 1, 3 as in the question. A little bit complicated there, lots of fractions to worry about, adding 1 and then dividing by a fraction, but hopefully you were up to that. Hopefully you got the right answer. If you did, well done.